If you're new, please subscribe and don't hesitate to leave comments if this resonates. So just going to take a second here. Happy to see that our masculine's on the board here, and they have some very important messages for us, and they do want us to know that they are holding firm and holding strong their position here, and they are fighting and facing what they need to face in order to be able to come and bring you that cup. That's their wish. This is you, Divine Feminine. They know that you have held space wherever you are for as long as you have been focused on yourself. You've healed yourself. They know that that has afforded them healing as well. And they want to change the way that they perceive fighting in the past, even in your relationship. They're very sorry, and they know that they didn't fight fair. You know, they made decisions in haste. And see the stack of cards here? This is all the reflection that he's made and he's had with regards to past fighting and things that he did that he regrets. And he's going back to clean up anything that he needs to clean up before he comes back to you. And he knows the divine, this divine masculines, true divine twin flames, they know what their templates are for and about, and what is required for union. It's just intrinsic within us. It's built into the codes. And sometimes there's fog, and there's confusion, and there's, until we remove all the blocks and heal and clear what we need to. But once that channel opens and it's very, you're getting those messages, once you've removed enough karma and cleared enough of the sludge, I call it, you'll get those messages downloaded pretty quick and pretty clearly. So he's moving in a really good, at a really good pace, and quite quickly, actually. He's quite anxious and he's very overwhelmed, but just know that right now, despite being overwhelmed, he is holding strong. And he's not stressed. He's not standing up, And right now, those three people that are still kind of shown on the card there, they're just kind of fighting with each other. Like, he already said his piece, whatever this fight was about. And there's no power or strength there anymore. And I'm getting, if there was triangulation, three-party situations, okay, that he held his own very, very good recently with clearing all that up and saying, I am not in a relationship with anybody. And how dare you? And karmics just want to believe what they want to believe. And they would lead people to believe, like outside of, say, they're just still friends with these karmics. The karmic would have people believe that they're in a relationship when they're not. And then obviously creates all this gossip and drama and stories that aren't true. I've been safeguarded from all that. Telepathically, I get it a lot. I pick up a lot on these conversations in the ethers, but the divine has ensured that whatever the divine wants me to see, I have seen. Don't worry. I've seen things in my history here with this person, and karmics, but right now I don't need to, because this masculine knows, my masculine knows, and he's taking care of business, because he's going to come to me with that cup in an authentic way. He's gotten over and he's on top of all that drama. Look at him. And he's stoic and he's sure and he's standing firm, and he's like, no. And he knows that I've overcome all the stress and worry and trauma, and he feels bad that I was hurt, but at the end of the day, it is what it is, and we have to move forward. And either you're willing and wanting to resolve things and forgive and be able to step into a new timeline and come back into union and work at a new life, or you don't. And for those who don't, that's okay. But, don't pass judgment on those twins that do want that. Okay, there's so many different things out there on YouTube, and it's great because everybody has the right to share what they want. But what I don't like is when people try to impose their beliefs on other people. I don't like that. So be strong. And I guess perhaps this is why the divine wants me here to speak about my journey, because I'm one of those twins that has always stood by my twin's side. Now, in spirit, when he was not in a good place, I stepped away physically. Okay. You need to be discerning. You need to know. You need to value yourself enough and have enough self-respect to be able to do that. And if you're challenged in those areas, it's not a disrespect that I say that you're struggling. It's just we all struggle, But you'll see that if you don't have healthy boundaries, most likely you're being hurt in some way. Okay, so it's really important to really be able to sort all that out, and sometimes we need outside help and support to do that through a therapist, a doctor, trusted friend, a spiritual advisor. There's all kinds of help available to people. There's no excuse. And those who stay stagnant, that's because they want to be stagnant. And again, no judgment. But they will remain there in that stagnancy. Okay? That's not us. I'm not channeling today for counterparts and twins that are in that stagnancy. This masculine is very crystal clear in terms of what he did in the past with you that led to all this three-party situation crap and problems. Like he's sorting it out. He has sorted it out. Doesn't want to fight with these people anymore. And he's moving quick. So something else. So you'll see that I posted two parts to one story because there was a interruption there earlier today. But something recently came back into his life that needed to be cleared up from a karmic, I think, who tried to come back and cause problems. So if your masculine stepped away for a little bit, that's why. Because for the most part, these are twin flame counterparts that are in preparatory stages for reunion after a period of separation. So there'd be some contact with your partner, okay, in some way in the physical, not just telepathically. And that's okay. If you're at that stage where it's just telepathic, that's okay. That's okay. The other, if you're both ready and you both have done the work, eventually that physical aspect will come in. Okay. So I just want to be clear that this is for people who are very close to reunion in the physical and very close to that conversation that is needing to be had. So of course, as we get closer and closer to that, these karmics do sense it and they know, and this is when they try to kick up, trying to use old tricks, and they don't work anymore. Because I could barely get those words out. That was all muffled, like jumbled up as I was trying to say. It's because it's gone. And I do feel like we've stepped into a new timeline today. That's being safeguarded here. And again, if you've gifted your twin with crystals, he holds those very close to his heart, and he knows that they're very healing, and they create a beautiful connection between the two of you energetically and spiritually, and it gives them comfort and tremendous hope. And just know that he holds them in his hand, and it gives them strength when he's scared. And I'm seeing him in these, conversations with these karmics, or at work if he's entering a new stage where he might be going for an interview or he's doing a presentation, and these are new positions. And because, and these connections, as you step into that union energy, you're going to see really positive things and abundances start to come in, because you will be rewarded for succeeding, because we're a gift to the universe. Twins that come into union, okay? It's a gift because you've overcome all of the things you've had to overcome as a being here on mission to do divine work, okay? I can only speak to my circumstance, my situation. Now, if somebody on the outside listening to this is comparing and imposing their own beliefs and trying to say that I think this or that, no. If somebody is triggered by what I'm saying, I challenge that person to step back and ask yourself why you're triggered. Because in no way have I said that we're better than other people. I've never once said that. You'll never hear me say that. And I don't even know why I'm channeling this way, and I'm becoming defensive, because I would imagine that as people are reading or listening to these readings, we might get some of that energy. So I'm just going to place a light language shield all around us for those who really truly do resonate and are twins of this nature, that we're safe, okay? So we can carry on with our messages here. And I ask that if you've been triggered, then that you just click off, okay? We send you love and light, and we wish you all the best. Twin or not, it doesn't matter. Okay, there we go. It's just karmic energy, There we go. Yeah, so those people, you see that? They're going to go back in hermit mode, and the divine's going to try again. And that's wonderful. I'm glad. And this is our masculine. Okay, guardian angels, they're protecting us. So that's great. So we're going to leave that like that. Just cover up their face there. Okay. Just know that he's excited at the prospects of meeting with you. And he's really leaning into his emotions. You see how that card moved to the right there? And he is leaning towards calling and connecting. So maybe having a nice chat on the phone or getting together to do something really romantic, okay? Because the King of Cups is romantic. Very sweet. When he's willing to share, right? This guy can also be be in an energy of holding back as well. But I'm not getting that. He is on, like, he's just telling me to tell you, Divine Feminine, to be on standby because he's coming, okay? He just needs to kind of dust himself off here after this fight that I just channeled, and he's coming. And he wants to be in a good headspace. And he has to make sure that, you know, he separates any kind of karmic debris after, if there's a blowout, before he reaches out. And that's the responsible thing to do. Again, Divine Masculines online understand energy and would never put you in harm's way. In any realm, okay? Never. All right. So on that note, he wants you to know that everything is safeguarded here, that he is going to stand up and speak his truth in a way that he hopes makes you happy. And I can feel it, and it's something that is going to be beautiful, and you're going to be very proud of yourself, proud of your partner, and proud of your union, and however and whatever is needed to be able to step into that authenticity together, holding hands. You're going to achieve that, and you're going to succeed. So you're very, very close. Be strong. Don't give up hope. So it's coming, okay? You're that star. We're just going to allow the violet flame to come through and ensure that everything is safeguarded here. So I'm going to put a seal of protection all around the people that are going to choose to step into union again after a very long journey of healing. And may you be afforded any and all protections to ensure that no interfering energy creates any issues that would otherwise pull you back, okay? Into stagnancy or confusion or any type of low vibrational energy. Sending you love and light. Take care.